Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be looking at types and declaration. Let's dive right into it. So our main objective is to be introduced to C++ types, learn the fundamental types of Boolean, character types, integer, floating types, void, sizes, and then we will be introduced to declaration, learn the structure of declaration, declaring multiple names, scope, and initialization. So let's get right into it. So data types, they basically refer to data that can be represented in language. So we have examples of data types here. So we can see integer, float, boolean. There are a lot, there are characters. So here, categories of data types. So we have the integral data types. Those include the integer, character, and boolean. And the integral and floating types are called the arithmetic types. Numeration and classes are called the user-defined types. So when we talk about user-defined types, they are the type of data types which the user themselves create. Yeah. So they initialize what data type will be used in the code. That one, it's not, and built in is the data types that are built in the language. So they are already in the library, and you, the user, will just declare it. But it's not your own data type because it's already built in. When we talk about the data sets, each data type has a data set. So when we look at integer, you can see that it includes whole numbers. Floating points are basically decimal numbers with single precision, and floating point double. I want to there are decimal numbers with double precision. Characters like this, there are letters, numbers, symbols. Boolean, it's only true and false or false. And string two is a combination of characters. Yes. And when we talk about data size, it's basically the um, memory allocation for each data type. So um, if you want to see the data size, then we use the keyword size of. So in your code, you just use size of function to check for the data size. So for integer data type, we have it uses 4 bytes. For floating point, it uses 4 bytes. For floating point double precision, it uses 8 bytes. For character, it uses 1 byte. Boolean uses 1 byte. String uses 32 bytes. So yeah, keep note of that. So for the integer data types, so these are examples of it. So we have a whole number. It can be either negative or positive. 02 is an integer, and positive 78 here. So yes. So if we want to write a code for the integer data type, we declare it like this. We initialize like this. So here we can see the integer data type here as int. So this is the integer data type. This is how we represent it in our code. Yes, and we use our identifier, which is x, we assign it, and then to 25, then we terminate it. So this is how we represent our integer in a code. So for our floating points too, we can have float or double, which we said that the float is the single precision and the double is double precision. So for the float types too, this is how we declare it in our code. So we have the float data type here. We have our identifier. We assign it to the value of 12.72. Then we terminate it. So this is how we represent it in our code. For our double data type too, you can see that this is how it's initialized. This is our data type. We have our identifier, we assign it to a value. But we can see that this value is different from this. Yes. So for the double data type, we use it for double precision, and for the float, we use it for single precision. Come, we move on to Boolean type.